Hey guys, Misuto here, and welcome back to Misuto in Wandaland, where we are at the start of spring and we have a very busy season ahead of us. We've got a lot of goals that we need to do. I want to get down several Meese geese, and there's a couple of surprise things that I want to work on and see if we can get them done really quickly. But before that, before it turns over to nighttime, I need to make sure we get a little bit more gold so that we can go ahead and make a couple more watches. We do have plenty of tusks. Winter went amazingly. It's pretty much all I needed. Let's get one more. Let's get a clean 8. 8 is a beautiful number. Watches have 1 at the base. We did have 1 at base. I knew it. All right, let's grab both of these. Leave one of those behind, and we can go ahead and craft up 2 more purple gems. We're going to need those. Okay, we need to swing by the station. We're going to go ahead and craft ourselves a pitchfork. And we're going to need that to pick up the cobblestone in this area. We don't need much, but just a little bit'll do us. Oh god, triple batwing. I can't say no, even if bat isn't good for Wanda. Oh, hey there. Hi there, ho there, neighbor. I forgot you existed over here. Oh, let's go find our stuff elsewhere. We don't need this. Alright, this should just about be enough cobblestone. We got 8. Oh, you want to tussle? I don't have any space for your meat anyways. Leave me alone. I don't want to tussle. Okay, that's about all the arena setup we need to do. Let's go ahead and set a backtrack watch here. And now, we found this one walking over here. So we got the bishop head. We got the knight head in the swamp. And I know we saw the rook nose somewhere. Ah, we got the rook nose behind our base. Okay. Alright, so we are going to move those and try to get this set up by day 41. I think we can do it. That's our stretch goal. We might not have enough time, and, you know, if we have to wait till 61, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to leave our backpack here with an extra watch. We just teleported home. Let's try to clear up some inventory. I think we're good. Yeah. Alright, so now that we're here, we should be able to... Yes, no moose goose egg, perfect. Alright, so you take the purple gem and you can actually socket it in to your rift watch. Then we can activate this, carry this, and jump into the time rift. Whoop! And boom, easy as that, we have carried the suspicious marble all the way here. Now we just gotta get the last little bit of a leg here. Fix this up because oh no, we didn't mine it. Yeah, we'll mine it later. But now our watch is on cooldown, which means we need to spend our time more usefully. So let's start walking this one over here, because I don't think we need to teleport that one. I'm going to put down a star here to hopefully light up part of our way once it gets nighttime, and I think we can get that far before night. Phew, alright. Let's drop that off there. Okay, so we need to get over to the night head, which is in our swamp, and we need to make sure that there are no tentacles nearby, because we don't want anything slapping us and making us waste this purple gem. It is our last purple gem until we go down to the caves, which we have plenty of them down there, we just didn't bring them up with us. But that'll be our next goal after we set this up. It's going very fast. It turns out teleporting is a heck of a time saver. Oh, we got a moose goose here. We can take that out whenever we get the chance. We're going to need those feathers. And jump in, let's go! That's just obscene. That's so obscene. Oh, so much time I've spent moving these marbles in other runs, speed runs as Wolfgang, where we just walked them, or we had to temporarily train a beefalo or something. Oh, this is nuts. We didn't start doing this till 36, partway through 36. We're already done. Done. All right. So this is already set up on day 41. We're gonna come here and try to do the fight, but we need to prep for that. So we got to get back to our base. Whoop. Oh, that's so easy. We gotta get back to our base and get ready. So we're gonna have to make some knight armor. So we need to make paper first. And then come over here, use our nightmare fuel, and let's Let's go classic. Let's go classic this time. There we go. Easy breezy. There we go. We'll send her home by despawning her a bit. Get in here. And now we can try to chase down these mosslings. Get them stuck in a corner. And there you go. Easy mossling kill. You don't have to worry about the second half of this fight. Easy. Let's get back home. So now that we have silk, don't put it on the ground in the deciduous because cats can steal it. Although there are no cats near us, so that's fine. But now that we have silk, we can make sewing kits, which is going to make sure that we can still have our hats and everything working. So that is fantastic. We got 1 day until our fight. So we need to figure out what we can do to be useful until then. And I think that is basically... Let's go ahead and grab what we can now to be ready for this fight. We'll go ahead and make a meal. And let's go clear up more of the map. We have a teleport to the fight. And everything should be good to go, I think. Yeah, we definitely have enough nightmare fuel. So we'll be okay. We can't fight another moose goose till the end of this fight, though. Alright. We got a good bit of the world mapped out. Let's go ahead and go to our boss fight arena. Let's clean up these things so we don't have any fire hazards here. Put down a star or two. Now we play the very short waiting game because we didn't have to come here that early. That is ridiculous. Alright. There's no point in waiting till morning. We have good visibility. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we can wear the knight armor for now. Let's start with the rook. Everybody over here. There we go. Easy. Alright, we could have gone old for that fight, no problem. But let's get our heart, let's get our extra, refund on the knight armor, because we kind of got beat up there. Let's get our backpack on, and we can head back home. Sadly, this dark sword doesn't do us much. I'd much rather use our alarming clock, so bye! I want to go ahead and make a potter's wheel, so that we can set up a technique at the full moon, at the Moonstone, so that we can do the full moon event next. So we're going to try to get both of those done during spring. So that would be fantastic if we can hit both of those. We're just about insane. We're at 36. I'm going to take this blue cap so we can try to fight a nightmare. But we need to clear this area out. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and have it. When the nightmare comes, it comes. Hey, it already came. God, I love how Wanda kills nightmares. Alright, so basically, we're going to make statues to make a little wall around here to prevent the enemies from getting inside. That way we can sit on the inside and just whip them to get resources. I see another crawling horror. We're going to go ahead and take this green cap and fight it. It's just free nightmare fuel. It's just sitting there. Keep our sanity low. Let's go ahead and drop down a star. There we go. We're at a nice clean 1. Ready for the nightmares to come while I'm moving stuff. Oh, hey, he came early. Thank you. Alright, we're about halfway done on setting up the wall. Let's go ahead and take... This one's going to be deconstructed when we go home. So let's move this here. This will be our currently working at this place backtrack. So let's pop this straight here, and we can teleport back when we have more materials. For now, where's our closest cave? We got a cave on the other side of the desert. Let's head over there and go down. We're going to mine some stalagmites to get gold and rocks, but we also will get some fossils. We can use fossils to speed up the process here so we don't have to make as many statues. And the fossils will be useful whenever we go towards Fuelweaver. Let's pop this on and go towards where the stalagmites are. Hey, first fossil. These are much easier to get from the spiders in the red mush tree forest, but we're kind of going for a 2-for-1 deal right now. Is we do need rocks, but we may as well also try to get fragments while we're at it. Hey, 3 fossils. Oh, we are a little bit hungry, so let's just go back home. While we are at the base, this is our one that needs to be deconstructed. So let's go ahead and take that apart, and then we can immediately craft it again. And now it no longer has a set waypoint, so this is a brand new watch again. But I think we only need one. No, we'll keep one flexible watch with us. Yeah, so we have the place that we're currently working, we have our base, and we have one flex watch. I think that's good for now. Let's go back. Haha, already here. I did need those moonstones, though. That was a mistake to put them up. We didn't repair this yet. Alright. I mean, that's set up. We just got to remember to bring the moon rocks here on day 51. And we'll be able to do this. We should also be able to attack the enemies over these walls, which will be fantastic and something, you know, realistically only Wanda can do. Walter also has some range, but nice. This has been an efficient spring so far. Too bad we can't teleport home. So instead, let's go over to our desert. We can go and pick some cacti and kill the Volt goats when nightfall comes. Be a little bit efficient with our time. Now I'm just going to take the full damage from the cacti because we can heal it off with the Ageless Watch. We can go ahead and pop the Ageless Watches to get them on cooldown. And we'll basically use the fact that we essentially have infinite healing to our advantage right now. Boop. And we're back safe and sound. Nope, oh, we've got crawling horrors near us. Let's eat some monster meat. That was not enough. Oh, now it is. We'll just try to get free fuel since we haven't had time to go down to the ruins to farm it there. Spring is such a good season for nightmare fuel, yes. It's probably just because I don't wear the tam all the time. I never, like, I know I should be taking the tam off if I want to get nightmare fuel. But it's so pretty. I just love wearing the item. It's fantastic. Can't take it off. Can't stop, won't stop. Alright, let's go ahead and make a luxury fan with 5 of those moose feathers. That'll be enough for the entire summer, as long as we wear the eyebrow for that. Oh, we have hounds coming if we want to fight them. And I think we do. We could always use more food. We're right at base. Let's make a sewing kit while we're waiting on them. I just like having those ready to go as soon as we need them. Let's run straight at this nerd. The trick for hounds is just don't let them pile up. As soon as they come, knock them down. That way, they're only scary in numbers. If you're fighting just one at a time, they're an easy kite. See? Easy breezy. Shouldn't have even taken that hit. So we want this monster meat to last longer. So that means we want to cook it as soon as we get it, because that increases the freshness of it for the longest amount of time. We're making pretty good time. So let's go ahead and get some logs. We're going to need those pretty soon. Alright, that should be enough wood for what I want to do. Alright, let's go ahead and make a think tank. Let's put this in the corner because think tank makes annoying noises. Although we do have a mod to shut that down, but still good practice. Keep this away from your base. It is way too annoying. Let's make a boat kit and an oar. That should be all we need. should be all we need. 16 wood is nice. 18 less so, but not terrible. So I say we set sail from here. If you're looking for your lunar island, when you're looking at your map, you want to look for these suspiciously straight cuts. And if you have like 2 of them kind of pointing to the same area, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be your lunar island. Now you will see other straight cuts that might throw you off the trail. Like that's pretty good straight, but then there's like a weird thing here. Like these are clean. I'm like 99% certain lunar island's here. Second best guess. There's no second best guess yet. That's pretty much the only spot. I guess maybe here. That could be a tiny cut. That could be a cut right on the edge. It's definitely here. So let's go ahead and set sail. We don't need to be at the Moonstone Event until 51, and we have a teleport there, right here. That is our teleport to Moonstone. This will become our Lunar Island teleport. Let's grab some of this grass while it's not raining. I didn't put a lightning rod over here to protect it, but it is free grass and a nice little cluster that's automatically fertilized, so it's a great resource to take advantage of if you're in the area. Let's get us drifting in the correct direction. It should be straight from this line. Let's open this. Hey, got her. Ooh, he's right over there. Perfect. Alright, that's very close to base too. Then again, as Wanda, isn't everything close to base if you think about it? Isn't that kind of the perk of Wanda? Hey, there's the land. Alright. Now we just gotta get there, and hopefully this is the mainland and not one of the archipelagos. Yeah, it's got the trees. Pretty sure. Perfect. Alright. Let's hop off, we'll make our new waypoint, and then we'll have a lunar island warp, and we'll never have to touch this boat again. We'll just leave it here. As I hiccup in the middle of that. Unfortunate. Boop. Later, boat. Oh, there's a free axe in here already. There's always this little cluster of 8 trees, and I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it is an incredibly common set piece. You tend to have multiples of those in a world, so always be looking for suspiciously close trees like this, because this is definitely another. This might be one? No, not close enough. Oh, yeah, that's definitely another axe right there for free. Alright, this looks like a pretty safe place to teleport. There's a couple of lights near here. We're not near any spiders or anything. So let's go ahead and make our Lunar Island waypoint here. So glass axes are really good for Wanda because we can go down to the caves and get glass from the Vitri Oasis, which refill 10% of the time on a full moon. And then we can teleport right to the surface and go ahead and craft them. Either with the Celestial Orb if we've killed Fuelweaver, or over here on the island, which we'll have to do for a while. But that essentially means that we're going to be chopping down trees much faster than other players, and we'll also be able to chop down lunar trees, which have world regrowth functions. So yeah, we can just get a lot of wood right now and then port right back to base. You get logs way too fast on the lunar island. Oh my goodness, we've already filled up our inventory. Good thing we can just port home and drop stuff off. Whoop. Blink home. Baby. Okay, let's put this bottle on the ground. I don't know if cats take that. Actually, let's put that inside Chester. We might need this bottle. Okay. So we are going to pop down to the caves and go to the ruins. I brought the materials with us so that we can craft a new watch when we get where we're going. That way we can make a teleport to the ruins, which will be very important for exploration. Unfortunately, it is raining down here. But we do have 3 more uses of our Starcaller staff. This will be transformed into a Mooncaller staff in 2 days. So as best we can, you know, use it before you lose it, right? It's free. But we can use that to warm up and dry off at any time. It's not raining that hard. We're barely 1% wet. Alright, we have made a mistake. So we are going to have to deconstruct our watch that brings us to the Moonstone so that we can reconstruct it. And we are going to set this down to the ruins. I didn't bring a hammer, I forgot. Mistakes have been made. But now we can get back here when we need to. 6, perfect. Has plenty of character changes, so when we go back upstairs, it'll give us, you know, up to 14 more. Fantastic. While we're down here, let's farm a little bit of fuel from these. Okay, let's get back to our base, which is this watch. Perfect. All right, we got plenty of nightmare fuel. We might need to make another night armor soon, which means we should make a teleport heading over towards the swamp. We're gonna need to start picking more reeds if we're relying on those. Here, we'll go and get 2 character changes. I think that's plenty. So for now, let's just do 1 character change. We'll have the other one here, and this will actually refill all of our sanity, which is, you know, free food, free hunger, or free hunger, free sanity, free health if you're missing it too. We can go ahead and make a new backtrack watch. Now this is the one that goes to our base, and the ones in the backpack did not change. So that can go down for now. We can keep the 3rd heal watch for now anyways, because we are about to be fighting a few bosses. But first, let's get over to the Moonstone Event and make sure we have that set up. Okay, teleport is set up here. Oh, perfect timing, thank you. So let's go ahead and open the door by smashing the skeleton so we can walk in, get this repaired. So that just means tomorrow we transform our Starcaller staff. Okay, so back home, let's drop stuff off, preferably inside of chests. All right, so temporarily, let's get to the Traveler's Trunk. I would like to change these into Dragonfly chests, the scaled chest whenever we have a chance. But we don't need our Lunar Island warp on us right now. So let's put that in here. And we will put a axe above it for now. We'll change this later, but this tells us we go to the Lunar Island. This one goes to the ruins, so we could put a thulecite fragment there. All right, and we'll use this as a symbolic way to remember where these are going. Once we get a scaled chest, this will look a lot cleaner. So we're deep into spring now. There's no reason we're gonna have to warm up. Let's go ahead and shift these into cold ones. That way we're already ready for summer. Now these meat are gonna spoil. We cooked them to save them. And we'll go ahead and eat a couple while they're still full, even though this is going bad too. All right, so the night is just about upon us. At this point, pretty much all we have to do is wait, but I think I'm gonna whip some enemies to try to get some extra supplies. I would like to get some meat and pigskin while we're here. All right, done. Clean, free moon collars. All right, that's gonna help us tremendously with summer. Let's go ahead and get all our free loot. Unfortunately, that is under the statue, but hey, let's warp home. Day 52, we need to try to get 2 more bosses before this season is done. Or at least I would like to. Let's grab our timepiece and gold, and we're gonna go ahead and make another backstep. We can just keep deconstructing the backstep when we don't need it. That poor gobbler never stood a chance. We'll leave that lure plant there. We'll come back for it later. So I'm pretty sure that we saw a moose goose up here earlier when we were working on the statues. We did. Try to pick up these feathers before any lightning strikes them. Alright, that was one of the bosses I want to get. We got another 14 feathers, which is not bad. That should be plenty for everything that we need. We can actually use this watch to get where we're going faster. Teleporting warped them out. I get freebies. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if that's useful for anything. Alright. The second boss I want to get is going to be a repeat dragonfly fight. I need an extra scale for what I want to do in my life. Wow, of course it had 1 HP left. That was a super unlucky dragonfly based on how many times she went into enraged mode. Really sloppy too. I was kind of trying to break this crown so I could go old, but at the same time we just messed up the kiting a bunch too. We'll throw this away. That's not going to do us any good. Let's get our loot. Also, I realized during that fight we had a backstep left here just in case we needed to fight her again. It's a bit unfortunate. We'll come pick up these gems later. Let's go back to the house. That was not the house teleport. We messed those up. There we go. Oh, the beautiful thing about backstep is it can just go away when you don't need it anymore. That's fantastic. Alright, so we made our scaled chest. And we got our new symbol-based warp scheme going. So we have our Lunar Island, not mixed up with the ruins this time. Our ruins and our ports to Pearl. That's going to be how we do that this time. It saves a ton of boards rather than having to use signs or having to memorize things. And it's just very neat. The 12 slots actually functions really well. It's grown on me. It's grown on me. We're on the first day of summer though. So we are going to call this one here. We got a lot done today. We killed our Meese geese so that we were able to farm up the down feathers, allowing us to make the weather panes that we need to do. Just need to start farming the Volk goats, so we will have to make a teleport over there. We successfully got to the Lunar Island, which was, clear as day where that was going to be. Those cuts were easy examples. I'll leave a link in the description below if you need help finding your Lunar Island. One of our mods, Sawchuck, wrote up a whole post on it, but pretty much just look for those cuts, and they tend to just point straight there. We also got to Pearl Island. I didn't think we'd do that so fast, but we have that done, which means that we can start working on her quest, and critically, we can work on getting the flower salad quest. That's one of the harder ones to get for her because it's only summer. It's not really a hard quest, but you can only do it in summer, and it gives you that full point. But I think we can blow through her quest since we can just teleport there and teleport back. We'll work on that too next time. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this series, if you like seeing Wanda teleport around this world and just get stuff done, God, we also got the shadow chest piece. I almost forgot about that. That was right at the start of spring. We got a lot done today, and I'm feeling very optimistic about this world and optimistic about how fast we can get to the other bosses. I would like to get to Celestial Champion and Fuelweaver at a good pace. I don't want to go too slow on those, and I don't want to cheese either of those fights. I just want to get in there and do them quote-unquote legitimately. That said, we probably will cheese Bee Queen to get bundle wraps at some point, just for fun. Plus, there's a really stylish cheese that only works for Wanda. Well, basically only works for Wanda. But anyways, guys, if you like this episode, if you're digging the series, smash that like button. Leave me some comments down below. Or don't. I'm not your dad. And as we say in my country, otsukare-sama desu, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!